Mom, That's him. The words, a mere whisper from Princess Lyra's lips, echoed through the cavernous throne room of the Celestial Palace, silencing the hum of advanced machinery and the polite murmurs of the court. Every eye, from the multi-lensed gaze of the guards to the shimmering orbs of the royal advisors, turned first to the tiny princess, then to the bewildered human standing before the star throne. That human was me, Alex. One moment, I was an astrophysicist, staring at a strange anomaly on my screen, and the next, I was here, bathed in the ethereal glow of a distant galaxy, with no idea how I'd traveled light years in the blink of an eye. The woman on the throne, Empress Cilia, was breathtaking. Her skin shimmered with the light of captured nebulae, and her eyes held the wisdom of millennia. She looked from her daughter, whose small, silver-haired form trembled slightly, back to me. A flicker of something unreadable crossed her face, disbelief, maybe even a hint of fear. "Lyra, my star petal," she said, her voice a melody that vibrated in the very air. "What do you mean?" Princess Lyra, all of 4 years old by my guess, pointed a slender, three-fingered hand directly at me. "He's the one from my dreams, the one who holds the broken star." Silence. Deep, profound, and utterly terrifying. The thoughts shifted, their energy pikes humming with renewed intensity. "The broken star prophecy," a wizened advisor breathed, his voice raspy with shock. "It can't be. Not a primitive ... a human." Empress Cilia's expression hardened. She rose from her throne, a towering, graceful figure, and glided towards me. Her presence was overwhelming, like standing next to a sun. She stopped just inches away, her gaze piercing, searching for something in my very soul. "The prophecy speaks of a guardian from a forgotten world," she announced, her voice resonating with power. "One who would mend the fractured heart of our galaxy. The dying star known as Zillos. It says this guardian would be revealed by the royal heir." She gestured to a massive, holographic star map that materialized in the center of the room. A single star, once brilliant, now pulsed with a sickly, fading light. This was Xylos, the heart of their system. "For generations, we have sought the guardian. We have sent probes, scoured star charts, followed every ancient text. All have led to nothing. Our star fades, and with it, our civilization." She turned back to me, her eyes locking onto mine. "And now, my daughter, who has been plagued by visions since birth, points to you. A being from a race we believed had not even mastered interstellar travel. Explain this." What could I say? I was just Alex. I had a cat named Comet and a mortgage. I wasn't a guardian. Your Majesty, Empress. I think there's been a huge mistake. My name is Alex. I'm an astrophysicist from Earth. I was observing an energy signature, and then I was here. I don't know anything about a broken star or a prophecy. The little princess, Lyra, stepped forward, tugging on her mother's flowing robes. "He doesn't remember," she said, her voice clear and certain. The journey broke his memory of the starlight. "That's in him. I can feel it." To prove her point, she reached out and placed her tiny hand on my own. A jolt, like pure electricity, shot up my arm. But it wasn't painful. It was ... warm. Images flooded my mind, not my memories, but something else. I saw swirling galaxies being born, stars igniting and dying, and a brilliant light shattering into a million pieces. I saw a promise, made across time and space. "Think," I gasped, stumbling back, the visions overwhelming me. Empress Cilia watched, her skepticism warring with the undeniable evidence before her. "The touch of a royal heir reveals truth," she murmured, more to herself than to anyone else. "It seems my daughter is never wrong." Her demeanor shifted. The regal empress was replaced by a worried mother and a desperate leader. If you are the guardian, then our fate rests in your hands. Xylos is not just a star. It is the source of all life in this sector. Its decay has caused plagues, planetary instability, cosmic chaos. We have tried everything our science knows to heal it, but its light continues to dim. She looked at me, a plea in her ancient eyes. The prophecy states the Guardian doesn't use technology, but something else. An energy from within. A connection to the very fabric of the cosmos that our race has lost. Suddenly, a piece of the puzzle clicked into place. The strange anomaly I'd been tracking from my lab on Earth, ... It wasn't just random energy. Its signature pulsed in a pattern, a rhythm I now recognized from the visions. It was a beacon. It was calling to something inside me. I reached into my pocket, my hand closing around the one strange object I owned that I could never explain. A smooth, dark rock given to me by my grandfather. Who said it was a fallen star? As I held it, it began to grow warm, pulsing with a faint, internal light that mirrored the dying star on the hologram. Princess Lyra smiled, a look of pure relief on her face. "The Heartstone," she whispered. 2. The entire court gasped in unison. The Empress's eyes widened, all doubt finally vanishing. "The key," she said, her voice filled with a reverence that sent shivers down my spine. The prophecy said the Guardian would carry the key, a fragment of the first dawn, to unlock the star's healing. She looked at me, no longer as a primitive intruder, but as their last and only hope. "Alexa Verd," she declared, her voice ringing with renewed authority. "Your memory may be fractured, but your destiny is not. You were brought here for a reason. Will you help us? Will you try to heal our star?" Standing in the center of an alien palace, light years from home, holding a rock that was apparently a cosmic key, with the fate of an entire civilization resting on my shoulders. What else could I say? My life, as an astrophysicist who just looked at stars, was over. Maybe, just maybe, my new life was about to be one where I actually saved them. Looking from the desperate empress to the trusting face of the little princess who saw a hero in me, I took a deep breath. "Yes," I said, my voice steady despite the thunderous beating of my heart. "I'll try." 2. The path ahead was terrifyingly unknown, but for the first time, I felt a sense of purpose that stretched far beyond the confines of Earth's atmosphere. My journey as the Guardian had just begun.